Stakeholders in the mining sector, as part of efforts to push local content in production, are advocating for the use of locally made electrical cables in the industry. It is for this reason that a new standard has been launched for the use of electrical cables in the mining industry. The Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana Chamber of Mines, Dr. Suleiman Nukoni, outlined the importance of a harmonized national standard for electrical cable production in the sector. He spoke to Citi Business News.
You have equipment coming from various jurisdictions, coming from South Africa, coming from Australia, coming from the US, and they would always come with electric cables and their standards. And that is why we thought it wise to have our own indigenous standards, such that if mining companies and other multinational firms want to go and buy standards, they would have to quote the national standards. Once they are able to quote the national standards, like I said, the cable manufacturing firms should be in a position to actually produce them at an economic price to them. Because you see, the unfortunate problem we have is that if you have multiplicity of standards, the cable manufacturing firms now are not able to produce, economically, because a company will come and it says, I want 20 meters. Another will come and say, I want 10 meters. But the minimum order required maybe, say, 50 meters. So if you have a harmonized national standard, then you know that even if you're able to produce the minimum order, which will be economic for you, the other companies would come and buy.
The Director General of the Ghana Standards Authority, Professor Alex Dodu, highlighted the need for a reduction in the importation of electrical cables in the mining sector.
In relation to the production of cables, especially mining cables, there is a law, a specific local content LI, that most of them should come from Ghana unless there is none. With these standards being established and with our domestic suppliers or manufacturers, Reroy, Cable Metal, Nexans, and Tropia Cable, demonstrating the capacity to produce, we have no choice but to ensure that in our enforcement activities, insofar as imports are concerned, if these products are being produced locally and they are meeting Ghanaian requirements, there is no reason whatsoever that they should be imported. So if they appear as such, we would have to bring it to the attention of both the Minerals Commission and the National Chamber of Mines. Okay. We need to ensure that we enforce to keep business here. We have the capacity to produce, we want to produce and export. And for goods that the law forbids import, we will ensure that they are not imported.